Good afternoon, everybody. Keith here. Hoping everybody's having a good day, enjoying life, living life, and loving life. As I said, I've got 3 videos out that I've already done in regards to Jacob's ladder, living in the Spirit, and the key is in the name. And my next one will be David and Goliath. But I wanted to do one more quick video before I get to that one. But that 4th one will be the final part of that 4-part series to help, hopefully, people help them get out of that battle within themselves. So, but before again we get to that, I wanted to go over this term, boon. Boon, B-O-O-N. Turn my camera around. See if we can get it all here. Okay. And this is from Entom Online. When we speak about etymology, we speak about the roots of the words. Late 12th century, bone. Okay? A petition, a prayer. From Old Norse, bone, a petition, prayer. From Proto-Germanic, bonis. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Bonus. Source also of Old English, ben. And in Hebrew etymological sense in regards to Christianity and everything, the English language using ben, it's not capitalized here, but just to note, ben is first son. It's like Frank, first. Right hand of God. Prayer, petition. Bannen, to summon. See ban as a verb. Okay? So when they put the shackles on the bones, they're banning it in the verbal sense. The sense gradually passed from favor asked, okay, to thing asked for, to a good thing received, a benefit enjoyed, a good thing received. Their in-rem jurisdiction is about acquisitions of the things that have to be made good. This is what they call perfecting the instrument. Boon as an adjective, and this is where I speak about my companion in this sense, in boon, companion, convivial friend, close, intimate, from 1560s. The only real survival of Middle English boon, good. Early 14th century from Old French, bon, see bon. From Latin, bonus. Bon being good, us. A collective good. So when our cup is full collectively and it's good and overflowing, we have a boon. We have a favor. We have an abundance. Bund, as in ban and banding and binding. It probably has been influenced or encouraged by boon as a noun. The first one we read, a petition, a prayer. What came first, a prayer or a legal document? Ban as a verb, Old English bannen, to summon, command, proclaim. He commanded and it was done. He spake and it stood fast. Proclaim, from Proto-Germanic, bannen, to speak publicly, to let your voice be heard, to have and express the freedom of speech in each and every forum, especially actions speaking louder than words, used in reference to various types of proclamations. So again, not necessarily literal, not necessarily oral, and not even necessarily verbal. Inactions can proclaim just as much as actions themselves. Command, summon, outlaw, out of law. Forbid. What's a bid, guys? Everybody's putting their bids up when they go to those auctions, right? Everybody puts their bid on the table when they play that poker game, right? It's a bet. How much you want to bet everything's in the wrong order. Source, also of old Frisian bana, to order. He commanded, and it was done. He spake, and it stood fast. Command, proclaim. Old High German bannen, to command or forbid under threat of punishment. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Let no tongue prosper against you, and rise up against any who place judgment against you. This is the inheritance of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Speak publicly of it. Learn the language, and let no tongue prosper. Know how the tongues are derived. Banish, expel, curse. That's why they have you writing in cursive. Okay? You're placing the ban, the bond, the bind, the abundance within that document. You're the one placing that limitation. The wrong way of expressing it, people. Apparently a Germanic specialization of species, of specific, from a suffix form of pi root baha, to speak, tell, say. Source, also of Old Irish, ban, law. Armenian, ban, word. In beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And in those commandments, He banned you from doing certain things. In rem, the thing is the thing that is banned. He is a respecter of no persons. As to curse, condemn, pronounce, pronoun. A future noun. You're putting a forward reference to the thing in rem now by saying you have some knowledge of it without realizing no ledge. You put the limitation, you put that ledge there yourself, professing what you don't know. A curse upon, up on. The Spirit of God moves upon the face of the waters, and the face of your waters is your skin, image and likeness. Are you cursed? Are you condemned? I fear not, for I have been redeemed. So what is this person pronounced that is condemned? It certainly is not myself or my neighbor. It is limited to the paper it is upon. To prohibit. Pro, again, future. Hibit, as in habit. They're professing that you're going to continue doing the same thing by using a term known as prohibit to tell you not to keep doing the same thing. These senses likely are via the Old Norse cognate bana, to curse. They have to put it in writing and have you place your own cursive, your own limitation. You're the only one that can limit it, and they need that cursive. They need that mark. And probably in part from Old French bannir, to summon, banish, to see, or see banish. You know, kind of like ban, but not really. It's kind of Jew, but not really. See where this is going? Of borrowing from Germanic. Did the Germans lend it to you? Serious thoughts, people. Did the German people lend another nation to borrow copywritten patent material? Are they using it in their civil realms for commercial purposes, infringing of a Germanic language copyright? Patent on the surface. Did they admit to it in a public forum? Do you recognize their admittance of insanity? Of what their language can be if they say they borrowed it from somebody that couldn't possibly have loaned it. Therefore, their borrowing was actually a taking without any commercial respect. The sense evolution in Germanic was from speak to proclaim a threat. From a sense of being in peace to one of comprehension and fear. To curse, to anathematize. You see that anesthesiologist? See, he's a doctor that took a Hippocratic oath to Apollo and the Greek gods. Language is developed from Italian, Greek, and Phoenician backgrounds, as well as Hebrew. The Germanic root, borrowed in Latin and French, has been productive. It's all a big production, okay? They have to play their parts as parties to the performances that they contract to under banal, bandit, and contraband. All crimes are commercial. Related, banned, banning, banned in Boston dates from 1920s in allusion to the excessive zeal, the bonus of zeal and bonus of power in that city's watch and ward society. Ban the bomb as a slogan of the nuclear disarmament movement is from 1955. Now we get to bon, as in bon fide, bon appetit, bon mot, as it says below. French, literally good. As in boon is an abundance. It's a good. So it has the exact same meaning. From Latin, bonus, good. Again, exact same meaning. It has crossed the channel in phrases such as bon appetit, literally good appetite, and bon ton, good style. What grammar style? Is it the same or was it borrowed? If it was borrowed when it wasn't actually lent, is it any good whatsoever? Or should we start giving credit to the origins, the roots? Bon mot. Witticism, clever, or witty saying. Literally, good word. In beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And it was a short remark, a short speech, literally, word. To mutter, mumble, murmur. The plural is bons, mots. And then we get back to bon as an adjective again. So you see, it brings us right back around. So let's go back. Go back down. And now we see, etc., compare boon, which is where we started. And then it gives us bon homie. Bon homie. Frank and simple good nature. Good rather than argumentative or a state of war or unease or dis-ease, and them hypocritical oath takers known as doctors, docking things. Good nature, easy temper, good man. Good. Repeats good. And then hum. Bon homie. So it's good man. And that's why we call each other homies. And that's why it's home. And that's why it's hum. As in mumble or murmur. Hum. And it's humble. And it's humanity. And it's humor. It's the characters of man, the colors of man, according to their Hippocratical oath to Apollo and the Greek gods. The 12 emotions. Come out of the emotions, get real with your heart, and be a good man. Member of an order of begging friars is from 1620s. Homunculus, tiny human being, produced artificially. Enumeration at birth, guys, under a Hippocratical oath, in a spell of illness, when mom registered at a hospital for inpatient hospital care on her first day, and then it duplicated it and replicated it with a baby, a newborn child, born alive. Not live, but alive. And it had no memorial. It had an enumeration at birth without any spiritual memorial announcing it priory, giving it priority. Form, cause to effect. Jeremiah 1:5. I knew thee before I formed thee in the belly. Before thou wast cast forth from the womb, I sanctified thee. I ordained thee. Cause. To be a prophet unto the nations. Effect. Genesis 2, verse 7. God formed man of the dust of the ground. And when he breathed the breath of life into his nostrils, man, because of that cause and effect, became a living soul. Now, upon his years of tenderness, in his mother's mercy, to be educated of the word of our Father, so he may profit that word in his future, when he can fill the boots of the gospel. We are to protect. We are the cause and effect ourselves. We are the cognitions. We are the cognitions, which though they may come to us in experience, how about we conjoin that with inexperience? Have their origin in the nature of the mind and are independent of experience. The posterior. Remember, that's mentioned in the Constitution. From what comes after. From off. Away from. We have to be the effect that caused us to be here. We have to understand what we're to affect and how. We got to quit being the who. I'm not a noun. I'm a what? I am the effect. And it is because I behave and behold the word of the living waters, the living word of the living God. The living waters well within me, and they pour forth if you wish to drink of them. The same thing Jesus gave us. He gave us his word, and that is the well of water within us, to use his words to lead others into the nature of our Father while we are in this world. Comparative of after, subsequent, from post. I keep telling everybody, coin your words or purse your lips. And when you post them, make sure you can back them up. If you're posting everybody else's shit and don't know what the fuck it means, then you might want to shut the fuck up. I'm telling you roughly from experience. Please pay attention to my tough love. I love you all. And I don't give a rat's ass whether you love me or not. As long as my message gets out there, quit believing in the government. Quit believing in your mother. Quit believing in your teachers. Quit believing in all this bullshit. Get out there and seek. Seek what is true and accept nothing less. You deserve it. So if you think I'm being hard on you, understand you got to learn how to be hard on yourself. It ain't no other way it's going to happen. Quit being a fucking silver spoon fed motherfucker and get out there and start doing something. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing it. God bless. Have a good day.